Alright, what we're doing in these videos, we are solving and then we're going to check with some substitution. So if you're given anything like this, these look like they're standard two-step equations, yeah, maybe three, doesn't matter. So what we're doing, we're looking for a value of the variable, which is x. What we're saying is that the left-hand side, and you might be able to know you might be able to do this fairly straightforwardly, but just in case you're not too sure, we'll go through these ones. So what we're saying is over here on the left, we've got 2x plus 5. So 2 times some number plus 5 equals 9. What we want to do, we want to solve for that number there. Likewise over here, we've got some number divided by 4 plus 7 gives us 5. Now, if you're not sure about these, what I was told is that you think about it like the pronumeral is having a party. And the party's going on over here on the left-hand side, or wherever the pronumeral is. That's where the party's happening, and you guys know who the people that normally hang around the party the longest. People you don't know, the people you're closest to, or the people you're not very close to. Well, the people you don't really know, the people you're not very close to, they leave the party first. So if we think of this plus 5 being the thing that leaves the party first, we can remove the plus 5. So over here we're going to have 2x plus 5, oops, let's just write that a little bit clearer, or a lot clearer. 2x plus 5 equals 9. Now, how do we remove that 5? We've got to subtract it. And what we do to one side, we've got to do to the other. So now we've got these two 5, 5 minus 5 is 0, so we're left with 2x, and that equals 9 minus 5, which is 4. So now 2 is multiplying x. So hopefully from there we'll realise that 2 times that number gives us 4. That means that that number has got to be 2. Moving on to the next one. Some number divided by 4 plus 7 equals 5. Once again, 7 is is less friendly to x than 4 is. So 7 is going to be the thing that can disappear, that leaves first. And what we'll do, so x over 4 plus 7 equals 5. Because it's plus 7, we've got to take away 7. What we do to one side, we've got to do to the other side. So we're left with x over 4, because 7 minus 7 is 0, equals 5 minus 7, which is negative 2. Now from there, x is being divided by 4. So if we say some number divided by 4 gives us negative 2, we may be able to say, okay, well, we've got to have, it'll end up being some number. But what we can do, if we can say divided by 4 equals negative 2. Now we know that if we're dividing, we've got to multiply by that same number, and we're going to do the same thing to both sides. So we're left with, now what's going to happen, 4 times a quarter equals 1, so we're just left with 1x, and that equals negative 2 times 4 for negative 8. So x equals negative 8. Now, what we mean about checking, we can check these by taking whatever we end up with here and putting it back into there. Likewise with this, we're saying x equals negative 8, we can put that back there, and it should equal the right hand side. Let's see how that works. So over here, instead of x, we're going to write 2. So we're going to write 2 plus 5 equals 9. So 2 times 2 is 4 plus 5, and that equals 9. So it works. Doing this is a really important skill to have. Just in fact, you use it to check your results. So let's check that one again. So x equals negative 8, so we're going to say negative 8, and we are substituting it, over 4 plus 7 equals 5. So negative 8 plus 4, negative 8 divided by 4 gives us negative 2. We're working this way now. Negative 2 plus 7 equals 5, and we know that's the case, so that is also correct. So that's how we go about solving and then substituting to check.